Hey guys, welcome back to the Wild Wrestling channel. I am your host, Seth. Today, I'm going to be ranking my favorite 5, or the best 5 in my opinion, Elimination Chamber winners of the last 10 years. So let's hop right into the video. Play the intro. At number 5, we have Drew McIntyre from the 2024 Elimination Chamber. Drew McIntyre was kind of on a roll in 2023 and going into 2024, and everyone wanted him to win this match and get his opportunity at the World Heavyweight title. He did do that, and at WrestleMania, he was able to win the World title and lost it in about 5 minutes thanks to CM Punk. So not only did this match set up his trajectory and match at WrestleMania, but it also kind of set up his year and big feud with CM Punk based on with this win, him getting the title shot, and that wouldn't have happened at WrestleMania, and that wouldn't have happened without this big win. So this is one of those cases where in the moment or at WrestleMania, it might have not been such a big deal, but if you look at the whole 2024 year, that moment really set up everything Drew McIntyre did that year. So I think Drew McIntyre's victory here at Elimination Chamber needs to be recognized and definitely is ranked number 5 on this list. At number 4, we have Bianca Belair's Elimination Chamber win from 2022. Bianca has won it twice, and this was her first win back in 2022 in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. I don't know if it was Riyadh or Jeddah, but in Saudi Arabia she won it. This one is a really big deal to me because this set up Bianca Belair to become a big star. In 2025, she was already kind of there, and the big win just gave her that WrestleMania match. Here, I think Bianca Belair's win set her up nicely, as I think her getting the win here and getting that WrestleMania match against Becky Lynch and winning there and having that crazy long reign really just set her up for big success and put her in the main event scene, which was something that was very beneficial to her, as she had been a SmackDown Women's Champion, kind of been up there, but I think this really pushed her, especially with the reign she had, to really make her the top star in the company at the time. So I think this is all really where it started for that big uphill push. Like I said, she was right there. This is what really got her through the door, and then she went on to have that crazy main event push. So Bianca Belair is definitely ranked number 4 on this list. Next up, we have Bray Wyatt's Elimination Chamber win in 2017, where he won the WWE Championship. To be honest, this was well-deserved for Bray Wyatt. He definitely deserved a world title run, and I think everyone was so happy when he finally got that last pinfall. I mean, if you watch it back that night in Arizona, everyone just blew up, and that pop was crazy the second Bray got the pin. Everyone felt that Bray deserved the world title, and everyone was so happy when he succeeded. Sure, he only held it for about 2 months, and then at WrestleMania he lost it. But just a shot of him getting to have the world title and having that great feud with Randy, as they were both in the Wyatt family for WrestleMania, was definitely very nice. So not only did it give us the moment we wanted, it set up that great feud with Randy and really pushed Bray Wyatt up to a new standard. And I think it was just a perfect moment all in all. Very good moment. Rest in peace to Bray Wyatt. I mean, I miss him very much, and I think the world does. But this moment was one of the things from him that definitely lives on forever, and I think it was such a great moment, it deserves to be number 3 on this list. At number 2, we have John Cena's victory at the 2025 Chamber. Number 2 and number 1 were very hard for me, but this one, like a lot of the other ones, it was a huge deal because no one thought that John Cena was going to turn heel, and his win, followed by the heel turn, definitely was great. But like a lot of the other ones, it just set up the rest of his year. It set up his WrestleMania match. It set up his whole heel run throughout the summer. It was really just a big deal to just set up John Cena's. The Elimination Chamber one was great, and it's kind of like the heel turn you couldn't consider not really part of it, but it was kind of in the win, in the moment that John Cena won the Chamber and turned heel in that one moment. That makes it possible for me a Chamber win moment, and it definitely, like I said, it was probably the biggest shocking thing from 2025, and it just set up John Cena's whole year. From there and all the WrestleMania matches and just all the promos he got, everything was set up from that moment, and that's what, in my opinion, that's what I'm really seeing in these rankings that I'm doing on Chambers wins are really just how did they set up the person, and a lot of these things that I'm putting on the list are really just they set up this person to do this, they gave this person this moment, and that is what I think this moment executed on very well, was just setting John Cena up for 2025. And number 1 is Sasha Banks and Bayley's win at the 2019 Elimination Chamber to become the first ever women's tag team champions. I think you can now understand why I put this above John Cena, because as we talked about setting things up, this literally set up the entire women's tag team division and the tag titles that we still have today. Without this chamber won by Bayley and Sasha Banks, there wouldn't be no women's tag title, there wouldn't be no women's tag division. So this probably is the biggest setup, as it is a setup that happened about 7 years ago. Almost, as we are in Elimination Chamber season, it was almost 7 years ago. And to think about 7 years ago, we crowned those champions, and they are still active titles today and have a crazy division around them. So when we talk about setting things up for the future with the chamber match, this definitely set things up for the future, as this one set up just years now of the tag team division finally giving the women's tag teams their spotlight. This definitely deserves the number 1 moment. I think you can see now why it is so much, why I think it is a way higher on the list than anything else, is it has set up a whole new title for it has set up years to come. Those set up maybe a season or the WrestleMania main event, but this has set up a whole year's worth of tag team action and title champions. So this title win by Bayley and Sasha Banks was definitely the number 1 chamber win over the last 10 years. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, comment down below if you enjoyed this video, and turn on that bell so you get notified whenever I upload a brand new video. I post every Monday and Friday, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.